What's happening, everyone? Emil Senek here with Real Breaks. We are live from Minnesota. We got a special guest here. We got Real Breaks on Jay Gruce in the house. What's up,
going,
Jay?
everybody? I'm doing great.
You guys had a nice...
Lovely. Keep that open.
Yeah, we're gonna it's gonna get warm in here, yeah. You remember, Bone, when you and Nick were ripping, like, Series 1 2 years ago in here?
My whole back...
No, it was you and Bullet.
It was me, Bullet, and then it was me and Miles as well. There is no airflow in this studio.
No, when the heat kicks on in the winter, it gets brutal.
After about hour number 2 of ripping Series 1, it looked like I just got out of the shower.
Just dripping sweat.
Mm-hmm. It was awful. Terrible.
There we go. This is, believe it or not, my first case of 2022 Series 1 that I've ripped. I don't know how it worked out that way. Have you ripped any, Jay?
I have not. Bone. We only got 2 cases originally.
So Bone ripped
and
them?
Bone did both of them, so I didn't get any.
What a jerk. What a jerk. Let's do it, guys. 12-box hobby cases, Young Gun class is loaded. And I'm excited to see it. I was surprised that you guys made it up here today.
It was an adventure. It was... We started getting a little rain about midway through Wisconsin, but nothing much. And then we got towards the western edge, and we hit the snow.
Yeah.
It was pretty nasty.
I woke up this morning. I was like, this was one of those mornings where I was like, I just kind of want to stay in bed, you know. Waited out, get to the store at the last possible minute. Looked out of my window, and it's like 4 inches of snow. I was like, well, I was probably going to move on right now.
A couple jackknifed semis on the way, and cars in the ditch, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Fun.
Tom said this is his first time ever seeing traffic, like in real life, in person. What's up, Filipski?
Uh-oh.
It's actually, we're early, 6 PT. So we're like an hour early, right? Or is daylight savings throw that off? What's up, Kip? No, we got plenty of hockey left. The Bowman Crow Madness took over for about half a week, Wednesday to Sunday. Now we'll start mixing it back up again. I got some basketball tonight, plenty of other Tops baseball, and I had to get some hockey in today.
Isles and Philly going at it, huh? 2 fights in 8 seconds.
Oh, who was
Sports.
He's getting them going.
Yep.
Who was Jacob? Who was just fight? Who did you send me that video of the other day? Yeah, I forget who they were playing. He had him down, and was like throwing him against the ice. All right, let's go. Box number 1. I always forget the French variation is like right there, right?
Yep.
There's a Noah Kate Young Gun base. Oh, so it's easy. Now there we go. Oh, that's not too bad to see. Zach Wierenski on the French variation. Now we can flip through here. What we got there? Center of Attention.
That's the gold version.
Gold Jonathan Tays. Jay's, you're teaching me stuff about this product.
I did sort both cases. I
Right.
didn't open either of them, but I did sort them.
Well, you've seen 2 more cases than me. Jack McVeigh, there's Carson Meyer. Young Gun canvas for the Jackets. What's up, Robbie? We do have more. We don't have any more full cases as of right now. I'm not sure if we'll be ripping any more full cases of that. Rookie retrospective, Lucas Raymond. That looks really good. It's a great looking
All
card.
of the inserts are really good this year. They look great.
Even the bait, I like all this.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks good. Laffy, Zach Hayes on the Young Gun. Young Gun design is solid. And UD Portraits, Matthew Kachuk for the Flames. That's what it was, Jacob. It was Wallstrom versus Tony DeAngelo.
Oh,
where
I
Wallstrom
didn't
just
see
like
that.
had him and was like throwing him against the ice. There's the debut dates, Quentin Byfield.
Oh, so that was Islanders Philly, right then? So that's why they went at it again today?
Yeah, yep.
Gotcha.
Center of Attention. So that's the base there.
Would this be the first time anyone send in a break will get skunked?
Maybe. Freestyles Brad Marchand for the Bruins to Sang Lee. And Nathan Smith, Young Gun for the Yotes. Canvas Anze Kopitar. And there's debut dates. Spencer Knight. for the Panthers. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I thought. Why are they playing each other so close back to back? There's a Raymond honor roll. I have to adjust my thought. Like Lucas Raymond is not a rookie in this set.
Yeah.
Machiatelli young gun. And defense mechanism Mo Sider. That is awesome for the Red Wings. Also not a rookie. Hopefully we don't run into any Igor Sharangovich.
You mean Sharon Govich?
Yeah, that dude. Mark Kaslik, young gun for the Senators. Who do you have in this one, Jay?
I have the Knights and Ducks.
Knights and the Ducks. Center of attention, Leon Draisaitl. And that is box number 1. Knights and the Ducks. Who do they have for young guns?
The Ducks have 2 first-rounders, later first-rounders, but Perot is the bigger one of the 2.
Right.
The Knights have a couple guys. None of them are that great, but they have a bunch of young guns. They have 2 defensemen that actually played together in juniors when they're like 16 years old, and now they're both at the Knights, which is kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you go watch them play in juniors? Is that how you know, or no?
No, I didn't see those guys, no.
Because where do you go to a decent amount of juniors games, don't you?
Well, I haven't been able to get to Canada for a couple of years now.
Right,
But yeah,
right.
I've gone to a lot of juniors games in the past. I've seen, Windsor, and I've seen Oshawa play. I've seen Hamilton. I've gone to Guelph. I've been to Brandon Wheat Kings up in Manitoba.
Yeah.
I saw both Edmonton and Calgary's Western Hockey League teams play and stuff. So yeah, I like to go to juniors games when I go to Canada, and then I kind of follow a lot of the guys and collect their cards once they make it to the NHL.
Right.
Saw Ivan Provorov play when he was like 16 years old, and Owen Tippett I saw play, and Nolan Patrick, and Trey Fix-Wolanski's in this set, so I saw him play for Edmonton. So it's kind of cool to see the kids as 16, 17-year-olds, and
Right.
all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and make the NHL. It's like, oh, I remember that guy.
And then Nolan Patrick, who ends up doing the opposite of what everyone thinks he was going to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Provorov, when I saw him, he was not that big of a... He was just like a second or third round pick. In the game I saw him play for Brandon, they won, I think it was 8-1 was the final. He had 5 assists, and he scored the last goal. He was like easily the best player on ice. It's like, how is that not the best like prospect on these teams? He was incredible, and all of a sudden became a first rounder. Like shortly thereafter, he was incredible. Like I hadn't heard the kid. That he wasn't who I normally try to scout and see who's big prospects, and he was not on the list, and he was incredible.
Huh? What year was that?
Would have been his draft year.
I was gonna say I don't even remember what year he got drafted. This is our first clear cut. Jeff Malat, young gun, clear cut for the Jets. Jets are going to Joe Rader. There you go, Joe.
All right, I'm out.
All right, later.
Have fun, guys.
Have a night.
Rob, I am not doing the Bowman draft. This is my last break. And, Jared.
Oh.
Jack LaFontaine, Young Gun exclusives.
Gopher.
Numbered out of 100 for the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes going to Michael Brown.
Rah, Sky Yuma.
He quit on the Gophers.
He did.
He did quit on the Gophers.
Mid-season just took off.
He said, I'm out.
And surprisingly, the Gophers got better after that happened.
They did.
Abruzzese on the Young Gun for the Leafs. Sidney Crosby canvas. I'm pretty sure LaFontaine's playing like the East Coast this year. I think he got dropped down that far.
Yeah.
Debut dates, Alexi Protas.
His numbers were not good last year.
No. But he came up as like an emergency
right
for the Canes, which is why he decided to leave the Gophers like that.
But he wasn't good in the minors when he went down to the minors after the emergency in the NHL.
Right. Marco Rossi on the Young Gun base there for the Minnesota Wild. Might as well get a Wild stand going here.
Gonna need it.
All the Wild going to Kip Kaufman. Frederick Anderson portraits. What do you think about Rossi going down? Everyone's freaking out about it.
You know, he missed a whole year with the COVID thing. I know he played well last year, but he's still only 21.
Yeah, he's still young.
He's coming from a country that's not, doesn't develop as fast. He's not playing with the big guys, so I'm not worried about him. Man. I
No,
still
you
think he's
shouldn't
going to
be.
be awesome. He's shown the flash. He's shown the capabilities. He just needs a little more seasoning.
Yep, there's Shen Lu, Jay Christensen on the Young Gun French variation. And the Blue Jackets here to Matt Erickson. Would have rather had a different Blue Jacket French, but we'll keep on pushing. Break Chuck Dazzlers. I mean, this happens so often in hockey. I feel like I feel like a lot more people are getting, I guess, more worked up over guys getting dropped down to the HL or not moving up as fast than has been in a while. It's like these guys, like that's the nature of hockey. Like these guys have to develop.
Yep.
And Braden Paschal, Young Gun for the Vegas Golden Knights. There we got the canvas. Young Gun, Isaac Ratcliffe for the Flyers. Center of attention, Barkov. And Braden Schneider for the Rangers. Sharon Govich.
You actually said that right.
I know.
Dostal. That's how I pronounce it. What are you guys talking about?
You said it right.
I know. I always say it like that.
You thought about it.
I've literally always said it like that. I don't know what you're talking about, Bone.
You're like, Sharon Govich.
Jordan Spence on the Kings.
Bone. The other night I was watching the Knights game, and
Peter Angelo?
he was Peter Angelo playing a great game, and then the play-by-play guy's like, yeah, Petrangelo really is having a nice game. Yeah, Peter Angelo is such a great player. Stop saying Peter Angelo. It's Petrangelo. Like I just get the play-by-play guy kept trying to correct him, and he refused to say it the right way.
Very Melrose is the worst about that.
It's such a.
Who was the play-by-play guy that was there? Who was saying it wrong?
I'm trying to remember what team was playing the Knights but yeah, the
Wasn't
color
Bone
guy
talking
just there's so many guys in the league that either say Peter Angelo or Petra Angelo. They say there's two words
Right.
instead of Petrangelo.
Yeah, see, I knew that one.
But there's a ton of guys that work in hockey that say it wrong every time.
Why was Bone taking shots at Barry Melrose there?
Because he's the one that
says it wrong. Yeah,
That's
he
fine.
says-
Yeah, but it's Barry Melrose. He gets a pass. Just like I get a pass for Sharon Govich.
You didn't need a pass. You said it right.
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
trying
right.
to give you credit right now. Just take the credit.
No, I took the credit, but I'm just saying, like in the past, like people give me a hard time. I'm me, so I get a pass, just like Barry Melrose gets a pass.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just funny because like Petrangelo's a great player too. Like it'd be different if he was like a third line defenseman, but like he's a good player. He's been a multi-year All-Star, and people still can't say his name.
Just like some people can't pronounce easy.
Yeah.
Same thing. You're great.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a bunch.
Oh, is that what you appreciate about me?
All of it.
I still haven't watched Shorzy.
What?
Yeah, I know. Have you watched Letterkenny and Shorzy and everything?
I've watched a little Letterkenny. I've watched more Shorzy, but more just I don't even know what it's on. It's just in the YouTube clips, so I've seen bits and parts of stuff. So
Yeah, it's on Hulu. I think they're both on Hulu actually. I watched Letterkenny all the way through and loved it, but then I haven't I don't know, just because of how Letterkenny is. There's Damon Severson on the French variation. I don't want to ruin it by going and watching Shorzy because Wayne obviously in Letterkenny ends up being short. I just don't like that. I don't like that character switch. If it was a different dude, it was Michael
like
Bunting.
the Michael Bunting with Arizona with the
Yeah, I love
debut of
it.
2018 or whatever on there.
You gotta love it. I'm convinced he's gonna have rookie cards next year, based on how that's been going. There's a gold center of attention, Dylan Larkin.
Got 2 golds already.
Yeah. There's Nick Blankenberg, Young Gun.
Normally you only get about 2 golds a case of the inserts.
Let's see, I don't know where I put the other one. So I put a bunch of them right here. There we go. We'll get those golds sleeved up. How rare are the fresh faces?
Or
Or those freestyles?
the freestyles?
Yeah,
You're only going to get a couple of those per case.
Yeah, we'll get those sleeved up.
Yeah,
as
those
well.
are pretty. You got maybe 3 or 4 max.
We'll see about
Yeah,
the
those are
goals,
pretty
the
awesome.
freestyles.
The freestyles are really cool. The other one we haven't hit yet is the black and white canvas. Looks so good.
I've seen the
Yeah.
because that's a short print, right, on the black and white this year.
Yep. Yeah. Instead of just changing the little half circle at the bottom, they actually changed how the card looks.
Right.
It's a big improvement. They look so good.
Jake Christensen, young gun there. And Elias Lindholm honor roll. Mads Sogard on the young gun base. I like him as a sleeper
Yeah.
in this set. Nathan McKinnon.
Has Jay corrected you on any names yet?
Has he done what?
Corrected you on any obscure names?
I guess we kind of, he didn't correct me, but we fixed one.
I haven't corrected the other ones that he said wrong. I just let him go. It's his break. I don't want to intrude too much.
And, oh, this is a cool card.
Ooh.
Jonathan Tays. Clear cut for the Blackhawks. That looks really good. Blackhawks on this one going to Robert Santos. Robbie Babes on the board. What's up, Erickson? You guys are leaving on Thursday, right?
I think Thursday. Yeah, we're breaking from here tomorrow, and
Yep.
then
Nathan Smith, young gun.
I think Thursday we're taking off.
Braden Hagel, canvas. So we get a full 3 days with the Wisconsin boys. There's a Matt Boldy honor roll. And Lucas Reichel, young gun for the Hawks. A nice Hawks box right there. Jared's not here right now, Jacob, so I can't tell him anything. Thanks for letting me know that you're leaving me out. I appreciate those secrets. And center of attention, Jack Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights and our own Jay Gruz. And Samuel Fajimo.
Yep.
How about that? How about that, Jay?
The
Kings.
Italian Finn, who has an American mom, an Italian dad, and he's from Finland.
That's wild.
Fajimo.
That's a wild story.
Yeah.
I can't
He
say
killed in the world. He scored like 8 goals in the World Juniors. I think he's
for
he's-
Finland
Yeah.
in this last year.
Yeah. His highlight reel on YouTube is amazing from that World Juniors. The goals he scored too. I think he's gonna be really good.
When was the last World Juniors even? Why am I blanking on how long ago that was?
They finished
that was-
it this year. Actually, it was last
Yeah,
year.
'cause that
they
was-
did it in
that was-
January.
Oh no, was that
Or-
Xeris and Caulfield won that year? Was that the last World Juniors? No,
No.
they did one after that.
No, they had one. Because they started last year's and then they stopped it because everybody got COVID.
That's right. That
And
was
then
that
they-
was Caulfield and Zegert. No, because they finished that one.
No.
No, okay. So was that 2 years ago already? How come I remember that as like the last World Junior? Actually, like.
Well, because this Mason McTavish, remember they went
Oh,
for Canada, he
yeah.
knocked the puck down and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I think they ended up finishing it in January or something. They got back together and did it. Or it was some point this year, early in the season. I think they did. So that would have been the 2021 World Juniors they did this year. I think.
Right.
What ended up happening.
Right. I'm just not motivated enough, Matt. You've heard that story, right, Jay? The motivation story with Jared.
I don't know.
if you don't know it immediately, then you don't
Okay.
know it. You just have to ask Jared if he's motivated.
Okay.
Erickson, are you motivated or no? Alright, what are we getting into? Box number 4 here. It's tough. Being motivated is tough.
Right here.
All right, let's go. Marco Rossi on the second young gun for the Wild and Kip Kaufman. Erickson also, if you didn't know, is a big fan of Christmas trees. And a French variation. Karel Velmelka. Bezmelka.
No J. It's silent.
Oh,
Vilmelka.
yeah.
He's playing really well.
And Pavel Bushnevich
There you go.
on the clear cuts for the Blues.
The clear cuts look so good this year,
They,
too.
they look.
don't they?
It's like I don't know, that bottom border just blends in so well
Yeah.
that makes it look cleaner. Bushnevich going to the Blues and Matt Erickson. And Matt Sogard, another young gun for the Hurricanes. And Mr. Michael Brown. And Matt Duchene with the canvas. Debut dates, Jeremy Swayman. Speaking of dudes that have been lighting it up this year. Tage Thompson. All right, you got to help me. I for
I
sure
don't know
picture
him.
this one. Abruzzese.
That's what I think it is. Yeah, I don't know him. That's how I've been saying it.
All right. So we stumped Team J. That was the goal of this break. Noah Dobson on the inserts.
How'd you
Don't
stop
cuz-
Jay?
He did-
Abruzzese? The kid. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. I'm assuming it is.
Lucas Dostal, young gun. For the Ducks.
The Maple Leafs kid.
I can tell you how to say it.
Cam Fowler Dazzlers.
I don't see it in front of me right now. I totally tell you how to say it.
There's Michael Bunting for the Leafs on the rookie retrospective. And Thomas Shabbat's defense mechanism.
Gold.
That's a gold.
Yeah.
For the Senators. And Valtteri Puustinen, young gun for the Penguins. The Penguins, not the City Connect, but the retro reverse jerseys this year might be my favorite ever. I'm such a sucker for that old school.
I actually I have
Mario
the
Lemieux.
'90s. I have that at one of those at home. When
Yeah,
I was in high
I
school.
love
I have
that
the
jersey.
triangle penguin.
Man, I love that logo. There's Breadman and Isaac Ratcliffe, young gun for the Flyers.
Yeah. Columbus is not getting the right young gun variation.
No, seriously.
They're getting Christensen again.
Seriously.
It's not the guy they're looking for.
Alexia Follow canvas. And another box down. That's 4. That's our first stack. So we got 2 more stacks left. Are you a Triple C fan, Jay? CCC?
I'm assuming that's Cole Caulfield, right? 'Cause I've seen him referred to before, and I'm pretty sure who that means. I don't know what the other C stands for, but I'm assuming that's Cole Caulfield. And yes, of course,
All right, perfect.
I'm all about Wisco. I'm all about Cole Caulfield.
All right, Erickson, you heard it here first. Jay's a Triple C fan. I'll tell you more about that one after the break.
Okay. A question for you or Erickson or anybody else that knows. So, there's no canvas young guns of people not in Series 1. Isn't there always some guys that have, are going to have their normal young gun in Series 2 that have canvas in Series 1? Or is that not always?
I mean, I don't. It's not a set rule, right? Like, I don't think they necessarily always have to, because they did that last year. Well, same thing. They had Caulfield had a Series 1 young gun, but he had the canvas in Series 2.
Right. And Byfield
Had a canvas
in Series 1.
Yeah.
But, I mean, guys, I think it seems like they almost always have some guys, but all of the canvas this year are guys that are young guns in Series 1, which I thought was a little odd.
Right.
I don't know if that's happened before. I guess it's probably not a rule, but it just seems like it's happened every year.
Right.
That there's at least a couple guys that you get their canvas in Series 1.
Yeah, you would think that they'd try to get, Slavkovsky in here as a
Yeah,
canvas or
just
whatever.
something, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that has to do
Because
with
normally it's, there 20 or 30 canvas young guns?
something
And
like
normally
that.
25 of them are from the same series and 5 will be
Right.
from the opposite.
Right. Yeah, I wonder if that has to do with dates that guys get called up to, or...
Yeah, I'm sure it has something to do with that. But.
You think there's enough crossover at that point, but... Yeah, for the majority of the guys it is, but there's always a few that that have that crossover between series.
I suppose it made a difference too of all the good players they put into update. I would guess
Right.
that checklist would have adjusted that as well.
Yeah, who knows?
Ooh,
There we go.
Maddie.
That's who we're looking for. Matty Berniers on the Seattle Kraken young gun.
You know Kraken's a new team?
The Kraken to Matt Erickson.
I'm surprised he knows the Kraken.
Seriously. Tom, where the Kraken play again? What city?
Vancouver, just south of Vancouver.
South Vancouver. Matthias Macatelli. What? That did not say that right. Machelli. Matthias Machelli. There's no T in there. Shen Lu for the Coyotes to Johnny franchise. Decent amount of variation, young guns so far. And we got Seth Jones defense mechanism. And there is Freestyles, Elias Lindholm for the Flames. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time. There's a Dylan Sandberg Young Guns. This is the first time we've ever had 3 years of products. That's not a gold, is it? No. Center of attention. This is the first time we've ever had 3 years of products releasing for the same sport at the same time, I think, ever, right?
Yeah.
There's Frederick Karlstrom, Young Gun for the Stars. Because we still got a couple products from 21, 22 to release. Obviously, the cup still has to come out. And then they were doing like a Signature Legends 21, 22, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Which was a new product that I have no idea when that's going to release. And obviously, you know, we're a few releases into 22, 23. There's a Caulfield debut date, so I like that card a lot. There's still a bunch of 22, 23 to be released. Like I said, that's gold, right?
Yeah.
It's like gold foil. Alex Newhook. And then we're into Shamo on the Young Gun. We're into Series 1 of 22, 23. So who knows how they're gonna dig themselves out of this one.
It's so weird when people ask, "Oh, should I buy in this?" I'm like, "What year is that?" I'm trying to remember what rookies are. I don't remember what rookies are. Everything's so confused.
Oh, and Power Dazzlers for the Sabres. Nice card. Although I will say, Jay, you did at one point. There's Carson Meyer, Young Gun, on a break video, as someone was asking, why doesn't Upper Deck have rookie logos on the rookie cards? Jay goes, just pops on YouTube. Jay goes, because hockey fans are smart enough to know who are rookies and which products. There's an Ovi Portraits. And center of attention, Sidney Crosby. Shane Gostabear. I always mess up his name. Gosta something.
Gosta Spear. Just call him Ghost Bear.
Ghost Bear?
Yeah, that's his nickname, so.
I wish my nickname was Ghost Bear. That's kind of sweet. What jerseys are these? That's a warm-up jersey, gotta be, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm guessing it's like.
Oh, they have a few of the canvas in like the different warm-up jerseys.
Yeah, there's a couple cancer ones too in the purple jerseys.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to figure. It looks kind of like an MTV logo. I don't know if that was 80s Night or something, or.
I have no idea.
It looks like an MTV logo.
Yeah, that's weird. Jacob, I just get hot cases. This is my first case of Series 1, so it's got to be a good one, right? All the other cases are normal with you know, one French Young Gun or one clear or whatever. Mine's just better. Yes, Jets or Vikings? I'm going Jets. I'm not a Jets fan at all. I hate the fact that the Vikings are winning so much. And all my Vikings friends walk around with their chest puffed out a little bit more, thinking that they've actually got a good football team, when I don't think they do.
It's not the playoffs yet.
I can't wait till they get knocked out first round in the playoffs. Are you ready for the new era of Green Bay football?
Been ready for a while.
Jordan Love actually didn't look too bad.
I know, I was pretty surprised.
Compared to...
I know it was more of a prevent defense. They're playing back because it was in
Right.
the game, but some of the throws he made, were actually pretty darn impressive.
Was it 2 years ago where he just randomly got in for one game and looked terrible?
Yeah,
it was his rookie year, right?
No, it was last year when Rodgers got COVID right before the Chiefs game, so he had like no practice. He hasn't touched with the ones all year.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
It
That's
looked-
when
it
his
looked
stuff
bad.
dropped. His
Yeah.
stuff dropped in price
Yeah.
big time after that
It
game.
was not impressive. Yeah, this looked like a new guy.
Yeah,
Looked
for
totally
sure.
Different.
I saw a montage of like they're showing like Aaron Rodgers coming in when Brett Favre got hurt or something, and then like cut it to where
It was
Aaron Rodgers
like-
getting hurt and Jordan Love coming
It
in.
was like what 15 years to in 2 days apart.
Something like
From
that.
when Favre got hurt to when
So
Rodgers got hurt.
weird.
It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Dazzlers Ryan Hartman.
And it's the same. He came in on the road against an NFC East team that was 8-1. Yeah, because they were playing the Cowboys in Dallas. The Cowboys were 8-1 or 9-1, whatever. It was the same record
That's
of the opposing
wild.
team, NFC East team. It's really eerie. Like oh,
That is wild. There's Pyotr Kochetkov for the Canes. Arguably the well, not arguably the better goalie chase for the Canes in
Yeah.
this one.
yeah.
Debut dates Cole Perfetti. Jacob, my Brownies still got a shot in a prayer at the playoffs. That's a Ratcliffe Young Gun, and it starts this week. Actually, it started last week with a massive win over Tampa Bay. There's John Merrill canvas for the Wild. But yeah, to say the least, I am excited for the Browns rest of the year. There's Jack Quinn for the Sabres. Going to Troy Salvier on the Young Gun base. There you go, Troy. We'll leave him off to the side for the time being. And French variation, Roman Yossi for the Predators. And there we go.
Yeah.
Black and white canvas. Jonathan Dolan for the Sharks.
Who's no longer in the NHL?
Is he not? Did he retire or did he
No, they didn't. They rescinded his rights. They didn't offer him a contract, and he went back to Europe. He's playing in the Swedish league.
Interesting.
He had a really good year last year. And they didn't. Yeah, the Sharks didn't re-sign him, and yeah, he went back to Europe. Kind of crazy.
Matt Boldy, Marco Rossi on the Young Gun checklist. Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of a crappy franchise just in general, Jacob. So there's a McDavid canvas. It's not that surprising to me. And there he is in the same box as his teammate, Owen Power. Young Gun for the Sabres. And let's see, we're going to knock one of these. We're going to knock Matthias, not one of those French. You don't think so?
No, not Richardson.
All right.
Michelli's good. He's like one of the leading point scorers for rookies.
My thought was we're going to be putting another Blue Jacket,
True.
Blue Jacket
So
up
leave
there,
Michelli
so-
up for a little bit longer,
Alright, we'll get-
and then you can bring him back.
All right, you know who this is, right? Tom, you know who this is?
I had no idea.
It's Mr. Svechnikov.
Mr. Svechnikov!
Is that an emo special?
Yeah, that's not mine. I stole that. That's a thing they do in the locker room. They'll be getting ready for the game. There's a bunch of funny videos. I forget who it was that did it, but he'll always be like just beating them up, and they're like calling the names like as they're getting ready to go out on the ice. Mr. Svechnikov, every single game. Yeah, I'm not a hockey breaker anymore. I'm a Spider-Man breaker, remember? That's my specialty. Jacob, you're an Islanders fan. You don't even count. You don't even count as a hockey fan. Alright, we're halfway through. 6 down, 6 left to go. That's right. You're an AEW fan. I'm an AEW breaker. That's what we excel at. No, he's not even the best goalie in his city. Not even the best goalie in his city. I guess state, technically, because they don't play in the same city.
A different borough.
One team gets a good arena, the other team plays out in Jersey or wherever it is.
Well, Islanders have a brand new arena.
Yeah,
They have the nicest arena in the NHL now.
Jay, are you whose side are you on here?
Just watching you dig a hole. I agree that Shesterkin's better, but I'm not gonna.
Alright,
I'm not
perfect.
gonna.
You're not gonna trash the Islanders arena with me?
Correct.
Oh man, Sorokin just let the Flyers score 2 in the first. Sell, sell, sell. There's Trey Fix-Wolanski.
Saw him play for the Edmonton Oil Kings.
Oh, really?
That was yeah. And Jake Neighbors was on that team too, of the Blues.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There we had a Trevor Zegras debut date.
Oh.
And what do we got here? Home ice.
Those glow in the dark.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
I haven't seen them they actually show when you glow in the dark. I just know they glow in the dark. They're pretty rare.
Well, cut the lights. Let's see this thing.
Let's see what it does.
All right, hold on. Let's.
We have too many lights still.
I'm gonna grab my phone. We're gonna turn all the lights off here. Let's cut the lights all the way. Oh yeah, and we got all the computers don't help probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get dark enough.
Oh, we're gonna get it dark enough. Actually, that might be too bad too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does that? Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
No.
All right. Well, we tried. We gave it the old college try. Well, it's been sitting. You're gonna have to let this thing charge up. That's part of it too, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Here, we're gonna let this. We're gonna let that charge up.
Cause I don't think you do it under the table.
No,
not
I mean
dark
it's been
enough
in the
there.
dark for
I suppose,
it's been
yeah,
in the
yeah,
pack, right? So we're gonna let that home ice charge up. The flames on that one going to Chris Brace. I actually didn't even know about these. It was just a Scotiabank Saddle Dome, reopened in 1995-96. The Coliseum's architectural saddle design represents Calgary's Western heritage.
Saddle
That's
Dome's
kinda
cool, but it's old. It needs to be replaced. They're working on it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, aren't the Calgary fans like trying to get the owner like kicked out? Is it Calgary or is that Ottawa?
That was Ottawa,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
he died, so
Oh, really?
they don't have to worry about kicking him out anymore.
Jeez, yikes. Matt Shelley on the young gun base. And Anton Lundell canvas. What's up, Kyle? There's Sergei Bobrovsky Dazzlers. And Vladislav. Oh, my goodness. Russian name.
You guess who it is.
Vladislav K on the young gun for the Coyotes. Like Kolyachuk.
Yeah, it's gotta be something like that. Yeah.
What's up, Rick? 3,000 jersey. That's impressive. There's center of attention, Trevor Zegras. Mark Stone canvas. Your 9-cup RPAs are going up, Jacob. And there is Nick Blankenberg. My goodness. The freaking Blue
Everyone
Jackets.
but.
Oh my goodness. French variation Blankenberg Blue Jackets to Matt Erickson. That means we have to have a high gloss. We gotta have a high gloss of them showing up here soon. And that's pretty
Ooh.
sweet. Canvas, Young Gun, black and white. Of course. Who is it? Trey Fix-Wolanski.
not the blue jacket we're looking for
Nah.
still.
Oh my
have
goodness. Seriously, every single parallel of every single Young Gun in the Blue Jacket set, besides the one that matters. Here, we are gonna.
And we had a canvas too previously, didn't we? I think so. Isn't there a canvas Young Gun of Christensen? He's right on top of your
Oh, yeah.
pile
Yep.
as well. So we got everything. except for anything in Kent Johnson.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. All right, let's see. What do I want to knock here? Am I allowed to knock?
Yeah, take
Matias
Michelli off now.
All right. Michelli getting the knock on the French. And here we go. Awesome. Thanks, Rick. There's Valtteri Puustinen. Young gun for the Penguins. Waiting for Titus. What the heck? Are you in that one, Kyle?
Is Rick's internet working?
It's Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
And there is another Matty Berniers. Young gun base for the Kraken. 2 of them things to Matt Erickson. Looking good there now, Matt. I'm gonna have to. There's a Kirill Portraits. I'm gonna have to knock Jack LaFontaine off the monument here soon. I don't know why I've kept him up there for that long. I'm actually not a LaFontaine fan at all. And there's Jack Quinn for the Sabres. I think that's our second Jack Quinn.
Yeah.
And we're down to 5.
Just put the glow in the dark card in the mitt.
I might have to. If I wasn't letting it
just
charge
a random
up there.
card with the Flames logo on it. Yeah, I didn't see all of Jared's cases. I saw some. I've only seen one of those glow in dark in probably like 10 cases. I don't know how rare they are.
Are they? Here's the question: are they more or less rare than autographs in last year's extended?
Well, I still haven't pulled an autograph out of it. What's going on there?
That card. We're charging it up right now.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm super motivated. I'm getting the glow in the dark to work. We'll test again after the recap. See if it's got enough charge in it. I mean, Matt, some would argue I'm doing a great job on Columbus. We're talking hockey, Rick. We're not talking politics. Except I might announce my 2024 presidential run here soon. You think you'd vote for me? I know Jay already said he'd vote for me.
Yeah. Still open.
I'm gonna run for governor of Wisconsin, just because I want to own that state. Just so I can have that over Bone. There's French variation. Actually, just so I can have that over Filipski.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
What? No, here's a question. What city does Filipski live in? I'm gonna go be the mayor of that city. I'm just gonna mess with them. That's gonna be my campaign promise. That's sick. Oh man, that's a cool card. Austin Matthews on the black and white canvas for the Leafs. Going to Matt Erickson for the L. For the L to Erickson. And Eric Kallgren, young gun for the Leafs.
Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment finally got a championship. Toronto Argonauts won the CFL this year.
I didn't watch any CFL this year.
They can't get the Maple Leafs to win something, but at least they got a championship from one of their teams.
Yeah, seriously. There's Kent John. There he is, finally. Kent Johnson, a young gun for the Blue Jackets, and Matt Erickson. And let's see. There we go. Finally sitting up top. Mikko Rantanen portraits. I was just watching, I forget it was the CHL or CFL. One of those like semi-pro football leagues just did a draft the other day.
Yeah, the
I don't know, was it the AFL or the XFL? Yeah, it was the XFL.
It's the Rocks.
Yeah. Yep. There's Jacob Movare for the Kings. Did I butcher that one, Jay?
A little bit.
Close enough. But who was it? There's one guy that got drafted, like an old Alabama quarterback, McSomething.
AJ McCarron.
Yeah, AJ
isn't it?
McCarron just got drafted. I was like, oh my goodness, I have not heard that name in a while. There's Victor Hedman, goal defense mechanism. Jeff Malotz, young gun for the Jets.
It was the USFL, yeah.
No,
it was the Rocks
XFL.
League. The Rocks.
Yeah, Jared's being stupid. He loves the USFL.
Okay.
His team is the Stampede. I forget who it is, but they went like undefeated this year and won the championship. If you follow Jared on Instagram, every other Instagram story of his is about the Renegades or the Stampede, whatever they are. There's Adam Raska, young gun for the Sharks.
The Birmingham Stallions.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Stallions. Jonathan Kovacevic, young gun for the Jets. Steven Stamkos portraits. And now we are.
It's country. Let's ride. I love it.
We're down to 4 boxes left. Let's ride.
Cates is a UMD kid, right? Yeah. Him and his brother both played for UMD.
I don't remember. That's
Yeah.
a Jared question. Jared will know that
Yeah,
one.
Cates. Yeah, his brother is also with the Flyers.
Oh, from Stillwater, Minnesota.
There you go. The Ponies.
Speaking
Speaking of Let's Ride, how about the Ponies?
I'm surprised you know that one, Jay.
It's not my first time in Minnesota.
Fair enough.
I went to school in lacrosse,
Oh,
so we had a lot of people from.
that
And actually, I
area.
had an intern with me, the Timber Rattlers, who was from Stillwater as well. But yeah, they
Play for the Luke, yeah.
They both did. I think one of them won 2 titles. The other one won 1, I believe.
On that run that they had.
Yeah,
Because the team Tufty was on that team, and
Kronovich was there.
yeah. They just had their last year's goalie just got signed. Man, I'm blanking on his name. I can literally picture his face. He just grew. Whoever their starting goalie was last year,
Yeah.
signed somewhere. I'm sure he's playing like the AHL or something like that. But I had actually, so when I was reffing hockey, I had gotten asked to go ref for the Minnesota Wilderness, their tryout camp, the USHL team.
Yeah.
And that was when he was like he was in his like 3rd year there or whatever, and we had talked a bunch and hung out, and because I was there for the whole weekend over there, like entire training camp, like just repping it, and so we got to see a lot of that guys. I don't remember much of the other guys, or I don't know if they did anything. Or there's one Lucia that was up there at the time too. He wasn't that good, but he was out there playing. But yeah, it was that goalie. I'm blanking on his name, but he just got signed to the Shell. We are down to 4 boxes left. And Ronaldo, I don't know where that comes out of. There's a second Kent Johnson young gun for the Jackets. And Matt Erickson. Am I doing my job better now, Matt? There's Jonathan Marchessault.
We need some Ducks young guns. That's what we need.
Has there been a single one?
Ooh.
There's Chris Kreider on the suit short prints. The Rangers going to Richard Marcus. Kip, I don't think I have any Birmingham Americans t-shirts, I'll be honest. There's Caden Korzak.
Wait do you see what shirt I brought for tomorrow?
Oh man. Are you breaking in the morning or is Bone?
I don't know.
Who knows? There's Jack Quinn on the canvas, young guns, Sabres. What team did the Bobcats go to again, Erickson? I have to apologize for all our stupid inside jokes. These are this is sweet. This is the first time I've actually seen this jersey on a card. You know what jersey these are, right?
The Bieber jerseys?
Yeah, these are my favorite. Did you know I have one?
Do you really?
Yeah, I've worn it a couple times. I don't know if I've broken in it yet. It's tough to break in long sleeves in this room, especially if you can't keep the door open the entire time. There's Pixelonsky on the young gun. But yeah, I saw it. Saw it was a Justin Bieber collaboration jersey and bought it instantly.
The rookie portraits are somewhat short printed.
Got it. Oh, I didn't even realize that was Bernier's there. I'll
Yeah.
take that. Bernier's rookie portrait for the Kraken. Oh, Drew, your job. Bog Nelson canvas.
A
Preview.
preview? Like of what we're breaking or what I'm wearing? Like, what preview are we asking for?
I think we're more concerned about what you're wearing at this point. There's Cale Makar on the black and white canvas. That's a sweet one for the Avalanche. Avs are going to Zach Bartnick. And Ben Myers, young gun.
Minnesota, yeah, sure, you betcha.
I'll say Ben Myers.
He's a gopher.
Yep. Vasily Podkolzin.
Everybody thought he was going to sign with the Wild, too, and then he went to the Avalanche.
I don't blame him. Would you rather go to the Avalanche right now instead of the Wild? There's Vladislav on the young gun base for the Coyotes. Lucas Raymond portraits. Debut dates Jamie Drysdale. And Jason Robertson. That dude's decent, isn't he? On the canvas. And Braden Tracy. There's a Duck young gun.
Yeah.
There's a Duck young gun for Jay Grooves.
Just need Perot now.
We got
Robertson tied now, I think, with McDavid although McDavid scored a couple times last night. I think Robertson tied him at some point.
For the scoring title?
Yeah.
For this year at least? All right, 3 boxes left. Seriously, where's Matthew hanging out at? Where's Matt Boley at?
Do we only have 2 Rossies?
Yeah.
No
2 Rossies and a
yet?
checklist, yeah.
Need to change that.
No, Erickson, we all know you're asking him what shirt he brought to wear for tomorrow. I'm actually kind of curious, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. I just want to show up and see it. Maybe I'll rock the Justin Bieber jersey tomorrow.
I didn't bring these hockey jerseys along.
Where are you guys staying at here? Do you know which hotel you're staying at? No idea.
Holiday Inn? Is there a Holiday Inn nearby? I think that's what it was.
At Maple Grove, I'm assuming.
I don't
Who
know.
knows? Who knows?
I don't ask questions.
Yeah, you and me both. Alright, and we are back for another round. Let's go. Jordan Harris, young gun for the Habs. Philip Tomasino, debut dates. And
Ooh.
pop count 500. Brady Kachuk for the Ottawa Senators. And the Senators to Jeffrey Chew. Nice card, Jeffrey. And just as it sounds, that literally only has a population count that is numbered to 500. Sweet card. Alex Vlasic Young Gun. Are you feeling motivated enough to come up here tomorrow, Erickson? There's Tage Thompson Dazzlers. And Braden Tracy, Young Gun for the Ducks. And rookie portraits, Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, because it was Series 2. I think they did the same thing where they short printed the portraits, the rookie portraits in Series 1.
Yeah.
But in Series 2, they were just all base, which was weird. And there's our French variation. Andrew Mangiapane for the Flames. And, man, that is sweet.
Oh.
Dylan Larkin. Attacking Zone.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
That is awesome.
There's a couple different clear inserts.
Right.
They all look awesome. Man.
The Red Wings going to Topher Bryan.
Ooh.
This is one of the cooler ones I've seen him come up with.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Attacking Zone, Dylan Larkin, and a great name to hit as well. Let's see. We're going to knock them a lot, Young Gun. To switch that up. Here, how about this? Let's get LaFontaine out of the mitt finally. Let's switch that up. Throw the Red Wings in the mitts. And Dollar Bill, y'all. Freestyles. Kirill Kaprizov for the Wild and Kip Kaufman. Nice card, Kip. They the Wild just put a video out on like Instagram or Twitter, I think like last week or 2 weeks ago, of one of their practices. And it was like basically Kirill mic'd up. And they're messing around or whatever. There's a Galvis Young Gun. And at one point, like, he's standing in the offensive zone. They're just doing like a shooting drill, and he's standing like on the hash mark. And someone misses the net. You just hear the puck off the glass. And Kirill just like takes his stick and like pointing at the net. He says, "You see net? Shoot in net." Just chirping the dude.
That's awesome.
It was perfect. And just in his heavy accent, "Shoot in net." And Mark McLaughlin, Young Gun for the Bruins. Sidney Crosby portraits. And center of attention, Nazem Kadri. William Nylander canvas.
I just think everything about this year's set is kind of an upgrade from last year.
For sure.
Like the inserts are a little bit nice. Like everything is
just better.
Yeah, they really did a great job.
It
Other
should
than
be.
I do agree, I don't know if it was Matt said earlier, I wish the names and the team names were just a little bit bigger. They're real, like for sorting especially. It was
Right.
weird because especially if they're like bent over, there's a couple teams. The Lightning and the Maple Leafs, their jerseys look so similar, and if you can't see the
Right.
crest, and
Yeah, you almost have to go off the back because it has a logo
it's a
on
little
there.
easier, yeah, than sorting off the front at times. So there's no logos either, team logos on the fronts of the cards.
Right.
Just the name and the team name.
Yeah, they need to make the French variation a little bit more noticeable on the base guys.
But yeah, the design's great. The inserts are great this year. I love like I said, the black and white canvas was such a huge upgrade for the canvas variations this year.
It's tough to not like black and white.
Yeah.
And we got 2 boxes left, so 12 more Young Guns. And this is my last break of the evening, but Titus is going to be live all tonight. And he's got a bunch of stuff up and filling right now, so don't miss out on that. He's got some select basketball. He's got some Bowman Chrome. He's got some Topps Chrome, some Cosmic Chrome. Plenty of stuff for a full evening.
Trying to see, I think Tom and Ryan are opening something out there.
I heard some
Uh-oh.
ripping and them talking.
Uh-oh. That could be trouble.
Yeah, seriously. It's going to be a late night. We might, depending on how long they stay in our ripping stuff, we might end up making a late night Boston trip. I'll show you guys all about Boston. That's my spot. Erickson knows a thing or two about Boston. And there he is,
Hey.
finally. Matt Boldy, Young Gun for the Wild. And the Wild going to Kip Kaufman. so my favorite Boston story with Erickson is we were all up here hanging out. There's Ryan Donato on the Kraken French. We were all up here hanging out, ripping late one night. I forget which night it was. It might have been like Diamond Icons or something like that, where like Walters was hit drafting it or whatever the case was, and we had all had a couple beverages or whatever, and someone drove us over, and we get there, and I know all the waitresses and managers there because Jared and I skate together Sunday nights. It's a sweet one Alex took on the clear cut. So Jared and I play hockey together every Sunday night, and then go over to Boston's right after to get food. So we know them all by name now. And we get there, and I was talking to him and everything, and I ordered like 4 pizzas for like the 5 of us or something like that, like a stupid amount of pizzas. And they come out, and then like 10 minutes later, or it's like before they even came out, or maybe they came out, and then like 10 minutes later, one of the waitresses comes over and is like, "Hey, we messed up on an order of nachos, so like here you go." Like, so they bring us nachos, and they do like the pizza type nachos or whatever. So they bring us that, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, we messed up on your Sicilian pizza. It was actually meant to be like this." And so they bring out another pizza. So we got like 6 pizzas and nachos on the table. There's Bobby Brink, Young Gun for the Flyers. And at the end of the night, like we had all ate more than we wanted to. We're all full, and I still took like 3 full pizzas home with me. It was just like, well, I literally ate pizza for nothing but pizza for the next week. There's a canvas Cale Makar. Hayden Hodgson, Flyers, Young Gun. Dazzlers, Quinn Hughes. But it's the perfect place. It's the only place around here that's open until like, oh, that's sweet. Numbered out of 250.
Ooh.
Superstar honor roll Matt Boldy for the Wild and Kip Kaufman. Gotta love Matt Boldy. Number 29 out of 250. That's kind of sweet. Nice hit, Kip. And Jacob Perreault.
Hey, there we go.
There he is. Young Gun for the Ducks. And a canvas, Jonathan Dahlin. Canvas, Peyton Krebs for the Sabres. But Boston's the only place that's open until that has food until 1:30. Everything else shuts down. It's tragic.
You got no 24-hour Perkins around here?
No, nothing. Honestly, nothing's 24 hours anymore. It all used to be before COVID. There's 24-hour McDonald's and Taco Bell's. There's a couple Taco Bells that are probably open late, but they still none of them 24 hours anymore.
Right. Yeah.
All right, guys, we are down to some last box mojo here. I feel like I gotta switch out the money mitt after that Boldy.
Yeah.
That's a sweet. Getting that numbered stuff. And the Young Gun. Was it in the same box as the Young Gun? Or were there 2 different boxes? Third to last box of the Young Gun. That second to last box had the honor roll. Something like
I
that.
lost track.
Nah, not like it matters.
I think it was the same box.
Alright.
White Castle? Yeah.
Not a slider fan?
No.
Every time I eat White Castle, and it's way worse than McDonald's. You feel bad after you eat McDonald's. I feel like death after I eat White Castle. It just knocks me out.
We don't have White Castles in Wisconsin.
You guys have restaurants out there?
Yes. Supper clubs. All supper clubs. That's all we have.
That makes sense.
I don't think there's White Castles in Milwaukee or Madison. I don't think there's any in the entire state. Which is good.
Yeah, you don't need White Castles. You got an absurd amount of Culvers everywhere.
Yes, we do. Culvers in every block. We don't need White Castles.
What's up, Andrew? You know who's sitting in with me. We got all the Wisconsin boys here hanging out this these next few days. He goes, oh, it's Jay.
Oh, Andrew.
Believe it or not, Andrew, they drove up here in the middle of the snowstorm.
We're from Wisconsin. This isn't a big snowstorm. It's not a big snowstorm for you guys either.
No,
This
it really
is...
isn't. It really isn't.
If we were coming from Florida, then yeah, we would have not made it up.
Yeah.
A nice dusting.
Seriously. Victor Hedman on the freestyles for the Lightning. Jacob Perrault. There's a second one for the Ducks. Oh, Andrew, we all know you don't actually work. There's John Marino canvas. Jonathan Darlene, you debut dates. Just for Brett. And how about a second one in the last box? Let's go, Kip Kaufman. Matt Boldy showing up a second time. And a beauty of a YG right there. We got two of pretty much all the big guys. And we got the Sabres. I think we got, besides Owen Power,
We got 2 Quins.
2 Quins and Owen Power. And then plus the extra stuff. 2
But we only have
Berniers.
1 Johnson, right?
Yeah, we only have 1 Johnson.
Yeah.
But
But
then
we
we
got
have
pretty good.
Oh, we got 2 Johnsons.
Oh,
And then literally everything
Forgot about
else
that.
for the Blue Jackets.
yeah. Been a good one for the top teams.
Yeah, not bad at all. JT Miller. You know the best part about this break? I've not said Nick Filipski's name for an actual card once. That was a goal. Patrice Bergeron canvas.
Have we? I don't know. Have we hit a Jacob Harris?
Igor Chernagovich.
Oh,
The Dazzlers for the Devils.
So
Hey,
dis-
that one's
so
going
disappointing.
That one's going to Filipski. Nice Chernagovich, Filipski. Tage Thompson on the Pink Dazzlers. That's kind of awesome.
I like that they made the pink a little less pink this year.
No, I liked it straight
It's
pink.
more champagne.
I like the hot pink. There's Carson Myers, Valtteri Puustinen, Young Gun canvas. Yeah, I'm not sure what time they're leaving, Andrew, but
He's here right now.
it's true. There's Mark Kessler on the Senators YG and Chase Pearson for the Red Wings. I'm assuming you guys will leave sometime in the afternoon on Thursday. Or
It's above
even,
my
who
pay grade.
knows? Yeah, seriously. Linus Sandin.
Maybe we'll leave tomorrow night. I don't know.
Buzz in a rush to get back home, I'm sure. Is he going to survive without his Xbox these next couple days?
I don't know how he's gonna sleep at night.
Seriously. All right, ladies and gents. That wraps up our case. So I appreciate all you guys hanging out with us on the special break with special guest Jay Gruce. Thanks for popping in, Jay, and hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
There's our showcase. Let's get in a little recap, and we can end my evening. Again, Titus has a full night of breaks ahead of him, and I'm sure plenty of stuff open, so be sure to check the group to see what he's got. Let's go through and recap this one. There is our big stack of Young Guns. We'll go through and get all those guys sleeved up here shortly. We've got a handful of inserts. A couple more notable ones. Zegras, Caulfield, Byfield, Raymond, Most Sider, Spencer Knight, Tage Thompson, Pink Dazzlers. A couple other Dazzlers in there. After that, we got a whole stack of canvas. Nice big stack of canvas. Sounds like Titus is live. And then we've got... Did you see the jackpot?
Yeah.
Cohen just got hit by Titus.
Don Cohn, 101.
Wow.
That's a big
That's
one.
a big
That's
card.
a big.
Was it auto or no?
Oh, really? Black Finite? Not the Super, the Black Finite?
So not an auto, though. They don't have the auto of... It's not Black Finite. That's
Which is
Panini.
it?
Black Shimmer is what it's called.
No, it's a black mojo from HTA.
Oh, got it. Oh, Black Mojo Auto from HTA.
Oh.
That's a big card.
Yeah.
That's a big card.
That's huge.
All right, French variations: Ryan Donato, Andrew Mangiapane, Casey Middlestad, Roman Yossi, Karel Vamelka. We got Damon Severson and Zach Werenski. And a couple more inserts here. We got golds and some freestyles. Let's see. you know what's gonna upset? Ryan opened like 8 HTA cases over the past 2 days. Freestyles: Brad Marchand, Victor Hedman, Elias Lindholm. And we've got golds: Alex Newhook, Thomas Shabbat. Let's see, Dylan Larkin, Jonathan Tays, Matt Boley base, and Victor Hedman. After that, sleeved up another Young Gun Pyotr Kochetkov and Dazzlers Owen Power. We put that actually up with the Sabres. Black and white canvas: Cale McCarr, Austin Matthews, and Jonathan Dahlin. With the Young Gun canvas: Valtteri Puustinen, Noah Cates, Isaac Ratcliffe, and Carson Meyer. Clear cut: Pavel Buchnevich. And clear cuts: Jeff Monat and Matthias Michelli. With the French Chen-Luc Young Gun. Pop count 500: Brady Tkachuk and the Chris Kreider short print for the Rangers. And to our showcase, we've got Jack LaFontaine, exclusive Young Gun out of 100 for the Hurricanes, going to Michael Brown. After that, Lucas Reichel, Young Gun, and the Jonathan Tays clear cut for the Blackhawks, going to Robert Santos. The Kraken here, Matty Bernier's rookie portraits along with 2 Young Gun rookies. Bernier's going to the Kraken, and Matt Erickson with the Sabres. Look at this break for the Sabres. We've got Owen Power Dazzlers, Alex Tuck clear cut, Owen Power portraits, Jack Quinn canvas YG, Jack Quinn times 2 Young Guns, and Owen Power on the Young Gun. A killer break for the Sabres, all going to Troy Salvier. Same thing with the Blue Jackets. 2 Kent Johnsons, Troy Fix Wolanski, Young Gun canvas black and white, Jen Nick Blankenberg, Chandloop, Jake Christensen, and Jake Christensen canvas Young Gun. A whole bunch of jackets going to Matt Erickson. We've got the home ice glow-in-the-dark short prints, the Calgary Flames, going to Chris Brace. Attacking zone, Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings on an awesome clear cut. Red Wings to Topher Bryan. And our money hit of the break, the Minnesota Wild. We've got the Kirill Kaprizov Freestyles. Love that card. 1 Checklist Young Gun, 2 Marco Rossi Young Guns, 2 Matt Boldy Young Guns, and the Matt Boldy Superstar Honor Roll numbered to 250. A killer break for the Minnesota Wild and Kip Kaufman. And that wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you all for hanging out with me again. Have a great rest of your nights. And we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.